Hi everyone, I'm Shania Togmama Wilson, and this is my week 7 discussion or tutorial video about my interview. I had fun while working on this assignment, and it was interesting learning about other things that I don't know of about someone who I grew up with. For today's video, I will share with you all about what went well, some difficulties that I went through while filming the interview, my takeaways, and the equipment I used for my interview. These are the 5 main things that I believe was a success today during the recording. I'm not yet an expert in shooting videos, but I'm proud of the progress and improvements I made throughout the semester. For the camera setup, I was able to use my tripod properly. The tripod makes the filming easier. It enhances image quality and improves consistency. During the interview, I wasn't worried about the camera being moved because with the tripod, it eliminates camera shake, especially during the long or static shot. It provides consistent framing and it didn't make my candidate nervous because nobody was holding the camera. The rule of thirds was applied properly during the recording. Before I start filming, I made sure to go to settings and turn on the create and level mode on to balance and straighten the candidate in front of the camera. At first, it was really hard trying to understand the rule of thirds, but as we continued throughout the semester, the more video assignments I did, the more I understood and became better at using the rule of thirds in video making. The good thing about having the level mode on is that it controls the camera and tells whether you're in the right spot or not. If you are not aligning cooperatively with the camera or rule of thirds, it signals with a line running in the middle of the camera. The time worked out pretty well today. I informed the interviewee that he must answer in a time frame of 1 minute or more, not less than a minute, so he understood the assignment. The interview is 3 to 5 minutes long. Each two questions he answers less a minute, so it ended up being 3 minutes and 51 seconds. The interview contained 6 questions altogether, 2 questions per shot. Another thing that went well with filming was changing or switching shots. I have used the headshot, medium shot, and over the shoulder shot. As mentioned before, there were 6 interview questions, so I divided them up in each shot. For the first 2 questions, we were able to use the headshot, meaning the camera focuses closely on a person's head and shoulders. The second shot I used was the medium shot. It frames the subject from the waist to the head, striking a balance between intimacy and context. The last shot I used was over the shoulder shot, a camera angle where the camera is placed behind one character, showing their shoulder and a part of their head in the foreground, while focusing on another subject in the frame. As you can see in those pictures, it shows the different shots we used. Because there was an assignment we did before where we used the 10 shots or angles when recording, it was easy navigating through the same shots in my interview assignment. Every time we changed the angle, I always inform my candidate on how to address himself in her next shot or how to sit accordingly to the rule of thirds. Other than that, the changing of one shot to the other flows well, and I didn't have any problems on that during the recording. Last but not least, the lighting. I think my lighting was good today. Aside from other days where I do my recording, the lighting is always one of the most hardest thing that I have to work on. Because at first, I used a ring light with no stand together with the room lighting. Notice how a ring light doesn't have a cover for the entire light? It somehow can cause shadow uneven lighting in the video. But for the lamp that I'm using right now, it works perfectly well. The only thing that was really hard today was the sound and audio. The interview started today around 2 p.m., the busiest time here in Samoa. We live right next to the road and we have a store next to our house. Traffic was bad and the store is currently being renovated. I had to look for a perfect spot in the house to do the recording, so I used my bedroom. However, we can still hear background noise from outside because I use my laptop's built in microphone. It can't fully block the background noises. We had to film the interview 3 times because of the background noises. But I'm happy that the final video that I uploaded hardly has any background noises. An idea that came to mind to block the loud noises was turning on the AC, but it didn't work as well. The AC itself has that irritating sound too. So I tried my best and finished the recording using the built in microphone of my laptop. I can imagine how easily I can block the background noise if I use those set of microphones that were made for the recording. All in all, with or without external microphones, the majority of the videos I make were perfect with my laptop's built in microphone. Two of the most important things I learned from working on this assignment is editing and reviewing the video before posting on YouTube. To be honest, when I first started this class, I struggled on how to edit, trim clips, and upload videos on YouTube. Trimming videos help get rid of unnecessary content, improves pacing, and emphasizes on key points only, just like the interview assignment. To make the video look more professional and well addressed to the main point of the content, I trimmed out unwanted part and left the only key points of the video. This helps audiences understand what the video is directly about. I had no idea whether what I was doing was right or wrong. I had to research ways to edit clips, but gladly, the more I did my research, the better I understand how editing works. It is important to review video before posting because there might be unnecessary noises or things that you might miss looking at it and it's right there in the video. So before uploading a video on YouTube, try to go back and watch the video from the beginning. These are all the materials I used for my interview video: the phone, lamp, tripod, and laptop. Despite the few challenges I encountered during my recording, it was an exciting experience to conduct an interview with someone you grew up with. Thank you for watching.